Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another Lost Ark video. It's Friday. It's Arkonomics. You know what? I'm recording this video. I just woke up from my nap like an hour ago, and it is warm as heck out. And I'm doing this before I get sucked into playing Uma Musume for like 12 hours, like it's a full-time fucking job. Make sure if you like the video, helps me feel better about my life and myself, and it also helps the video do better. And consider subscribing if you're somebody who watches these videos but you haven't subscribed yet. We hit 7K, thank you guys so much. I want to go for 10K eventually, but 8K is the next goal. Any hoosers. Arkonomics, what are we doing here? Well, there's a couple things I want to talk about straight away. Obviously we're doing blue crystals. Holy shit, blue crystals are at 9K. That's 9K. Slow buy, 92, we'll say 9.3 insta buy. That's kind of crazy, man. Though, no, I don't. This shit fucking crazy, man. I don't know how else to say it. That shit is crazy, man. It is. This is really expensive. Because nothing got added. Well, okay. I'm not going to talk about this too much. Hold on, I'm... over here, we take a look here. This. We take a look here. And I'm not going to click on that. Well, I guess I will click on this. But basically, this is a team update that they posted yesterday. I'll look at this more on the Topical Tuesday episode. But basically, the TLDR is this lovely man TLDR'd it. There's a bunch of stuff that they pushed up. Specifically, they added a bunch of different stuff, and specifically this. Power Pass and Makoko Challenge Express event early in the July update, rather than it being delayed for 200 centuries for no reason. So there will be an Express event coming with the July update, which is definitely important. There isn't going to be another one for Valkyrie. People who want to use this stuff on Valkyrie will have to save it, but I think that's fine. Not having a power pass at all for like a big summer update seems kind of really dumb, and I'm glad that they kind of agreed. But anyways, that being said, I think it's reasonable to assume that the price of the intermediate honing mats will go up, spike up when the power pass comes out, because that's kind of just how it works, and it's how it's always worked. So if you're somebody who wants to prep, either by making some Primarejas, buying some Primarejas now, whatever it may be, maybe stocking up on Radiant Honor Leapstones. I don't know, man. Point is, it's most likely we're going to see a spike up in the following day or two, and then a massive spike down. Maybe it doesn't happen. History says that it usually does, but it doesn't always happen. Again, you make your own decisions. I'm just a dude on the internet like anyone else. I ain't nothing special, bruh. And anybody who tries to sit here and tell you that they know for a fact what's gonna happen because of XYZ, they don't. Nobody knows. Everybody's just guessing with their best information, you know? And that's something you gotta remember. Most people who say things in a definitive manner have an agenda to push. So, just keep that in mind. Not everyone, and also some things are like factual statements, but when it comes to something dynamic like an economy, for example, I mean, you can look at the real life economy too as like a great example, like American economy specifically. If you're an economic head, a lot of shit there doesn't make sense. A lot of shit in games don't make sense. You never know for sure, man. Shit just does stuff sometimes. For reasons that you or I will never be privy to. That being said, I do think it's a safe bet to assume that fusion mats will spike up. If nothing else, fusion mats typically always spike up because you will always not have enough fusion mats. And there's only a limited amount of ways you can obtain these that aren't from like the power pass, right? You have the solo raid shop, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, you're still going to need to supplement with additional fusion mats that you're going to need to craft. Whether you personally are the one doing the crafting or you're buying it from the market, I mean, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, they're being crafted, right? which is why I usually say fusion mats, if nothing else, will at least go up a bit. Any Hoosers. Price-wise, I don't think much has really changed aside from blue crystals, which kind of surprises me. I'm still, like, shook. 9K, 9,300? My God. My good God graciousness. Call me a born-again Christian the way that made me say my prayers. Is there anything there? Should I workshop that one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back in the workshop. It's okay, you can hit me with the -2. It's chill. Brother, I play Uma Musume. Uma Musume. I don't know how I want to say it. Uma Musume? Uma Musume. I'm fucking white, American, and fat, dude. I don't know. I'm trying my best here, okay? Apparently that nap turned me into like a fucking hyperactive hype beast. What was I saying? What do I ever say? Why do you people watch this? I appreciate you guys very much. And I know some of you people just watch this as like a comfort thing. Oh, I don't know. Listen. Let's start over. Hi, my name is Chris. How are you guys doing? This is Arkonomics. Just look at the fish, little bro. T4 mats are still really expensive. So that doesn't really surprise me. Here, I'll even take a look at whitefish because that one guy really wanted to know about whitefish like 3 weeks ago. Even though whitefish are like the lowest impact factor. And they're usually the same price no matter what. Just because, I mean, if the price of T4 mats, or even T4 fish, I guess specifically, are really expensive, you can assume that the price of fish are like the same as they've always been, right? Just because the ratio of fish that you catch doesn't really change. There's like an average amount of fish that you're expected to get per like X amount of life energy you spend. Look, man, I understand it's like a bot thing, but all I'm saying is I think typically if T4 mats are cheap, you can assume that there's a lot of bots because then everything else will be cheap. That's all I'm trying to say. You don't need white fish to know. Plus, there's always the blue crystal factor, but the blue crystal factor honestly seems to be less relevant these days because I think the buying power of gold in general is just kind of fucky. And that's on God. Anyways, I'll stop yapping. Let's take a look at engraving books, little bro. What is this episode? I honestly don't know. I put out some slop in my days, but this might be the sloppiest slop to ever slop the slop house, you know what I'm saying? Adrenaline still about 400k. Love that for me and you. Does anybody want to spend 8 million gold on maxing out adrenaline? Does anybody want to give me 8 million gold? I'll start raiding again. You give me 8 million gold, max out adrenaline? Well, you'd have to give me gems too. Okay, 8 million gold for adrenaline, and then also give me like, I don't know, level 8 tier 4 gems again. And we'll be good to go. That's a joke, by the way. I don't want shit, and please God, do not even try. Not that I think anybody would, but I just want to make that clear. Let me be clear. Sidereal energy is 880k. I mean, nothing remarkable really to say there. Sidereal energies are whale bait. Damn, there is like no gems on the marketplace. Also, there is literally a 0 gold premium right now. That's crazy. Well, okay, there's a like 100k premium. That's basically a 0 gold premium where I'm from, baby. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me considering how close the gem swapping thing is now. Damn, that's crazy. 2.4 milli. Alright. Well, honestly, I think that's it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and spending some of your precious time with me. And I don't know. What are we doing? What am I doing here? I'm gonna go play Uma Musume. Uma Musume. I don't know. I always default to saying Uma Musume. Even though I know that's probably wrong because I'm saying an extra M and there's no N. It's Uma Musume. Uma Musume. I don't know. Who cares? None of you guys watch the horse game. Or if you do, listen. Horse game is controlling my life. Send help. It's too easy to lay in bed and play horse game. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked, subscribe. We'll see you guys all in the next one. Yeah. Bye!